There's nothing better than a cheap, cozy game. Am I right? Hey friends, if you're new here, my name is Ashley and welcome to Ash's Cozy Corner. Listen, we don't always have $60 to spend on a good game. And sometimes, even if we do have the money, we don't want to spend $60 on a game that we may or may not like. That is why I'm making the second video in this series of great cozy Switch games on a budget. This video is specifically for games in the $15 to $30 mark, but I do have a video for Switch games under $15 right here. Let's start off this list with an adventure. Alba, a wildlife adventure, is only $19.99 on the Nintendo eShop. Join Alba as she visits her grandparents on a Mediterranean island. She is ready for a peaceful summer of wildlife exploration with her friend, but when she sees an animal in danger, she realizes she needs to do something about it. With your friend and your grandfather by your side, you can start the movement to save the island, maybe even the world after that. This game really is the definition of chill. There is no rush at all while you are exploring around the island, taking photos of all the wildlife, actually learning why wildlife is so important on the island. From start to finish, this game isn't very long, maybe up to 6 hours or a little bit longer, but honestly, this really is just a beautiful feel-good game. It's a really great game for kids as well. Bonus points for buying this game: every time this game is purchased, they plant a tree in collaboration with Ecology. So you're actually helping to save the earth. Carto is next, and it is available on the Nintendo eShop for $19.99. Carto is a charming adventure game wrapped around a unique, world-altering puzzle mechanic. Use this power to explore mysterious lands, help a quirky cast of characters, and guide Carto on her journey back to her family. Young Carto was separated from her granny during a storm, so she has to use her powers to manipulate the world around her and be reunited with her granny. This adventure puzzle game is quite unique as you have to rearrange pieces of your map to change the world around you. It includes a cute cast of characters that also show off each unique culture. Imagine being in a picture storybook from your childhood with puzzles to figure out, and this game is just that. This is another game that is only around 5 to 7 hours long, but it can definitely take longer than that. Does Carto end up back with her granny? You'll have to beat the game to find out. If you need another life sim in your life, because who doesn't, Potion Permit is also on the Nintendo eShop for $19.99. Moonberry's residents need healing, and you're the best chemist around. With your trusty tools, a brewing cauldron, and a canine companion at your side, you'll need to diagnose symptoms, gather ingredients, brew potions, and cure ailments in this open-ended sim RPG. This game has most things that are normally in life sims, but an added bonus of the fun mini games that come with brewing potions for the sick townspeople and then curing them of their sicknesses. One thing I actually appreciate is the dog companion has a use. It helps you find NPCs and isn't just there walking around doing nothing. Don't we all wish it was a cat though? I would probably compare this game to a Little Witch in the Woods Stardew Valley mashup, but definitely not as good as Stardew Valley. Bonus, Potion Permit is going to have 4 big updates coming this year, so you have some new stuff to look forward to, including new romanceable characters, additional languages, a whole new mechanic being added to the game, new quests, new arcade minigames, and just some quality of life updates. Hokko Life is next and is available on the Nintendo eShop for, you guessed it, $19.99. When I first spotted this game, I actually immediately thought that it was another farm sim, but I was wrong. Hop off the train and into your new life in the village of Hokko. Take over the old workshop and get creative. Use crafted materials and design everything in town. With complete creative freedom, what type of town will you build? This is a more basic game if you're comparing it to Animal Crossing, as the crafting really is the main point of the game, but it does include other side things like farming, fishing, and catching bugs. The crafting, however, is pretty extensive, as you can paint furniture, wallpaper, flooring, clothing, and you are completely in control of the interior and exterior of the homes. The devs also do a cool creator challenge where you can design an item in-game and then submit it to be judged, which I think is pretty cool. I want to add, please don't buy this game thinking it will be as good as Animal Crossing. However, for its price point, it can be a pretty fun crafting game to sit down and enjoy. If you've always dreamed of owning a bed and breakfast, then Bear and Breakfast will be perfect for you. Bear and Breakfast is available on the Nintendo eShop for $19.99. Bear and Breakfast is a laid-back management adventure game where you play as a well-meaning bear trying to run a B&B in the woods. Hank and his friends find an abandoned shack and turn it into a money-making bed and breakfast scheme for unsuspecting tourists. As your business expands, so do the mysteries of the forest, and Hank soon finds himself uncovering a plot deeper than the wilderness itself. The whole point of this game is to build and personalize your own bed and breakfasts that are perfect for guests to come into the forest and stay a while. The more quests and storyline you complete, the more items and perks you will be able to add to your ends. Just don't go too deep into the forest unless you're ready for the mysteries that lie within. And did I mention you play as a bear? Have you ever wanted to move into a new house just so you can pack up all of your belongings and then unpack them again? No? Me neither, but it actually works in video game form. Unpacking is our next game, and it is available on the Nintendo eShop for $19.99. Unpacking is a Zen game about the familiar experience of pulling possessions out of boxes and fitting them into a new home. Part block fitting puzzle, part home decoration, you are invited to create a satisfying living space while learning clues about the life you're unpacking. Over the course of 8 house moves, you are given a chance to experience a sense of intimacy with a character you never see and a story you've never told. Yes, the main point of this game is to unpack boxes. Hear me out, and many others who have already bought this game, it's actually very calming when you're not physically unpacking stuff. If you really pay attention to each new move, what the character brings along and leaves behind, you can see the changes in their life, and it adds a story sense to the game that is really appreciated. This game is kind of short, but if you really love organizing things, this game is definitely worth the playthrough. The next game on our list is Garden Story, also available on the Nintendo eShop for $19.99. Embark on a wholesome adventure to save the Grove. Unify a broken community as the newly appointed Guardian of the Grove. Traverse a vibrant island to combat invasive rot, inspire its inhabitants, and rebuild your home. You won't have to do this alone. Fruity friends await, ready to lend a hand. Why yes, you play as the cutest grape of all time who can even wear hats. Overall, this is a cozy pixel art RPG with some combat and pretty simple gameplay. I know, I said it has combat, which some people don't want in their cozy games. But let me add that the devs did add a perish prevention option for combat, which was really nice of them to add for the players who want to use it. It feels like all of the games on this list are $19.99. TOEM is available on the Nintendo eShop for $19.99. Set off on a delightful expedition and use your photographic eye to uncover the mysteries of the magical TOEM in this hand-drawn adventure game. Chat with quirky characters, solve their problems by snapping neat photos, and make your way through a relaxing landscape. This is actually the second game on this list where the main mechanic is photography. You'll have to complete quests by solving puzzles and taking photos. It's pretty straightforward and not too challenging, with a cute art style and calm music. I personally love a game that does something different, and this whole game being in black and white was definitely a unique perspective. If you're a fan of Pikmin, you should definitely try out Tinykin. Tinykin is available on the Nintendo eShop for $24.99. Milo arrives on Earth to find that he's way too small, everybody's gone, and a day hasn't passed since 1991. Team up with the mysterious Tinykin and use their unique powers to create ladders, bridges, explosions, and a lot more. You'll have to find the way home through a sprawling ant-sized metropolis and unravel Earth's biggest mystery. This game is a 3D platformer that has really cool graphics and attention to detail. Each level is decently long with plenty of things to do and items to collect. If you're thinking this game will be stressful, don't worry, it's not. Just have fun exploring around and looking at the interesting levels put together with random household items. Bonus points for this game, there is a demo available on the Nintendo eShop, which doesn't happen for many games, so definitely give it a try before you buy it. The next game on this list is Grow Song of the Evertree, which is available on the Nintendo eShop for $24.99. Was this game not talked about very much, or did I just miss it somehow? Grow your own worlds and nurture a deep, natural connection with everything they hold. See your actions change the world for the better. Bring the Evertree back to life in this breathtaking world-crafting sandbox with life management and adventure elements. The unique aspect of this game is that you can learn to craft world seeds, which in turn generate new worlds. You can use your alchemy to create new meadows, deserts, or even frozen worlds. Sometimes though, things may not go as planned because some seeds can contain some unexpected surprises. Honestly, this game actually surprised me with how cute the graphics were. If we're being honest, some days all I think about is food, and I haven't found many good food games on the Nintendo Switch. However, Lemon Cake fills that void, and Lemon Cake is available on the Nintendo eShop for $29.99. In Lemon Cake, you restore an abandoned bakery and prepare pastries from farm to table. You grow fresh ingredients in the greenhouse, cook pastries and sweets in the kitchen, and serve your baked goods to hungry customers in your own shop. At first glance, this game did give me mobile game vibes, but honestly, it fits on the Switch perfectly. In order to keep things running smoothly in your bakery, you'll have to work hard at keeping everything going at the right pace, but still all the while, everything has a cozy feel. The best part about this game is that you have plenty of things to do to not make it feel repetitive, like repair the bakery, grow crops, take care of your animals, make recipes and bake in your kitchen, serve coffee, and the list goes on and on. I know this video is about games for the Switch, but I did want to add that Lemon Cake is available on Steam for $14.99 regular price, so that's half off the price of the Switch. The next game on this list is definitely the oldest, but I still wanted to mention it. Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, is available on the Nintendo eShop for $29.99. Unwind and enjoy the slow life in Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, a relaxing open world adventure game. A natural island paradise with 8 distinct environments ranging from tropical beaches to snow-capped summits. This is a game with no fighting, just simple controls and exploration around a beautiful, vast world. This game actually is the definition of doing things on your own time. One of your main goals, get rid of the murk that has taken over the land and restore it to its original state. Fun fact, this game actually has the same developer as Grow, Song of the Evertree, one of the games I mentioned earlier. Last, but definitely not least, the last game on this list is Ooblets, available on the Nintendo eShop for $29.99. This game is by far one of my favorite games on this list. In Ooblets, you'll collect, grow, and dance with your new best friends. Spend your days renovating your farm, raising weird little pals, participating in dance-offs, designing your house, and helping the mayor save Badgetown. Ooblets is honestly a superb life farm sim that honestly has so much to do. You have plenty of character customization with clothes, farming, loads of quests, friendships, house customization, fishing, cooking, mini games, and so much more, including the super unique Ooblet dance battles, which are completely cozy and not stressful in any way at all. Not to mention the search for the super rare gleamy Ooblets, which feels super rewarding when you finally found one. Oh, and there's also so many locations on the map to explore. The game is also extremely colorful and is perfect to play on a gloomy rainy day to bring some sunshine into your life. Honestly, no game recently has kept my attention like Ooblets, and I have had so much fun playing this game. There is so much to this game and it will keep you entertained for so long, I promise. This game is 100% without a doubt worth the $29.99 price point. I hope this video helps you in your search for cozy Switch games on a budget. If you're looking for Switch games under $15, I also have that video on my channel as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a cozy day and God bless.